I remember saying a prayer when I was young. Dear God, I think I'm a mistake. I believed I was a product of a relationship where two people had made a mistake, and that's how I got here. And I remember always crying because I was so uncomfortable to be me. I grew up never knowing my biological dad, never had a relationship with him, and I was always constantly wondering what kind of a person has a child in this world and just never cares about that child. And I felt so ashamed and so embarrassed to be me. I felt I was so uncomfortable to be me. And I always felt that I just did not belong. When I was told, all you're going to ever be is a failure, all you are is just a failure, I believed that I was born a mistake and my life would just be a failure. And my insecurities grew more and more. And by the time I was 21, I was in an abusive relationship because I was always constantly trying to seek validation, my worth, and my value through relationships. And even after getting out of an abusive relationship, I still was walking in toxic relationships where I knew I wasn't being loved, and being around people who I felt and knew were rejecting me. But I just kept on walking in that because I was trying to be loved, and I wanted someone to love me. I wanted someone to validate me and my worth. And I kept giving parts of myself to the wrong people until I had nothing left for me. And I was empty. I was dry in my soul. And I was hurt, and I was so broken because I was trying to fill up a void in my life, and I tried to fill it up with so many things and people. The hardest time I think I had in my life was just fighting suicidal thoughts because I thought that I just didn't matter. And I just remember being in so much pain that I could only hold on to God. I remember having a conversation and I was asking God why. Because He asked me to trust Him with my heart. And with the rejection that I felt, I was thinking, why? Why do you want to love me? Because I had nothing good left inside of me. How can I be worthy of your love? How can I be of value to you? Because my heart has been given away to the wrong people that I have nothing. And all He asked me was just to create room in my heart for Him. And when I trusted Him and let Him into my heart and into my life, that was the beginning of knowing who I was in Him. And through my relationship with God, I started to understand my value and my worth. And it created a shift in my life because for the first time, I didn't have goals. I didn't have values. And I started to make goals, and I started to realize my value. I started to realize that I did matter and my life mattered. Because He has a plan and a purpose for my life. The whole time, I thought I was a mistake. The whole time, I thought God didn't have a plan for me. the whole time I had been in places where I was hurting, but my relationship with God gave me so much more. And I started to find meaning in my life. I didn't know that I had potentials and capacities within myself, because I was always looking down on me and being ashamed to be me. But in my relationship with God, I started to work on myself. I wanted to be better. I wanted to do better. And I wanted to be able to realize my potentials and my capacities. And it became a personal level of growth for me through Christ, because now I was confident to walk with Him, knowing that I can do all things through Him, and have the confidence to be able to tell my story to anyone who understands and knows the pain of feeling that there were a mistake, that God has a plan for you, God loves you, and you are worthy of His love, and He will always be there for you.